Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Yemisi and today I'm going to be doing my newborn must-haves. Let me just clarify, none of these things are absolutely necessary. There are babies that have done without it and they are doing fantastic. So none of this stuff is necessary, but it has made my life easier and I love them, and I feel like I would recommend them to friends, like, or to anyone if they ask me, what did your baby use from newborn to 3 months, what do you think is necessary? I would say these are, but it's not compulsory for you to get any of this stuff, just putting it out there. So the first stuff I feel is very important is diapers, because from the beginning your baby will need diapers. Diapers are very important. There are different types of diapers. We have disposable and we have cloth diapers. I know some people like cloth diapers are like ancient of days, but no, I've seen some new types and they are so cute. They have different colors, like so vibrant, and I was tempted, but I'm not about that life, you guys. So I use disposable diapers. What I wanted to mention about diapers is when you're buying, you buy in bulk, and I just buy a carton per month. That's how we've been doing it. Buy a carton of diapers and I buy a carton of wipes. It is cheaper that way, and you don't always have to go to the store every time you need diaper. But one thing I will say is, do not buy newborn diapers, because I almost made that mistake and I was advised not to, because they quickly grow out of that like newborn stage quickly, and then they're on their first size of diapers. So you would be wasting a lot of money by buying like the newborn set of diapers. Just buy the first size after newborn, get what I mean? So that would be my advice for diapers. Very necessary. And make sure you buy your pack of wipes. Something that's also necessary is diaper bag. A diaper bag is important. There are different styles you can choose from. There's like the proper baby diaper bag, very big. Now we have really cool ones that are like back sacks, or what they call them. You can just wear them on your back if that's what you like. Those ones are really cool. Or you can just have a normal, like, big mommy normal bag you would use on a normal day, but a bigger size, so that it can contain the baby stuff and your stuff. Diaper bags are so important, and I feel like what you need to look out for when you are getting a diaper bag is get something that has different compartments and that suits your style. Something that Tiara has been using so much is bibs and butt cloths. I didn't know the importance of this when I bought it. They came in different colors and I have about 4 of them. I didn't know the importance. I just bought it because it was pink and it was cute. But these are like pop cloths, and you just put them like this when someone wants to carry your baby, because you know people sweat on their clothes, and when you put babies like this, sometimes babies just start chewing on people's shoulders, so you don't want them like eating somebody's sweat. So you put them like this, and also it helps so that it doesn't, like, they burp a lot, or they spit out a lot, so that whatever they are vomiting does not stain your clothes. So that's the importance of this thing. I never knew it before, but that's what I have been using it for. And then we have the bibs. These are the type of bibs we use. I bought the ancient style of bibs, but I saw these ones. These ones were gifts from Alice and Finn. I did a video showing you guys when they gave us some of this stuff, and they are so cute, and they're so, like, I want to put it on my neck. They're so triangle like, and they are so stylish. That's the thing. Emirates also gave us like baby stuff, so this was one of it. But when they gave it to us, I didn't know what it was. I was like, what's this triangle? What is it? But Tiara wears this one so much, and when she wears it, she looks stylish, and people are always like, ah, what's that? Where do you get it from? So yeah, these are the like 2019 bibs for babies. I like it, and it works so that you don't always have to feel like it's not stylish enough. This is very, very stylish for cool babies. So I'm going to also talk about the bath stuff. Tiara uses this bath, what they call it, a bath. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but she uses this stuff, and this is something that helps me out so much. You guys know that I had a C-section, so bending has been hard for me. And then when I use this, I find it to be easy. I don't have to put her on my leg, or that Nigerian style of bathing baby. I don't have to do that. I just put her in this bath. It's like a bath mat, really, and it's a cloth. So when you put her there, and you pour the water just comes off, and it dries quickly. So when I use it to take a bath in the morning, by evening time it is dry already. And so I find this to be very, 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 very useful. And if you watch my A Day in My Life with a Newborn, you will notice that I gave her too many baths in 24 hours. I gave her too many baths in this. So I really like it. And this was a gift when we had her. So I didn't even go and buy this one myself, and I didn't know I needed it until I opened the box, and I'm like, this looks interesting. So this really, really helps out a lot. If you have a big enough sink, you can put it in the sink, but I use it in the bathtub for her, and it's been something I would recommend to any new mom. So we use blankets, and we use swaddlers and muslins so much in this house for Tiara. I have different styles. This is, I think this is my favorite. It is very thick, and it has like two sides. This part is very soft, and this part is very thick. This was a gift from Isoken, and that's Pooks's wardrobe. Thank you so much, Isoken. We love it so much. I also got this one. This one was a gift, and why I like this one is that it is very light. So I always go out with this one. This is the one I go out with, because I use it for breastfeeding, cover myself when I'm breastfeeding Tiara. Sometimes you go somewhere, it gets very cold, you have to wrap her, and I think this works. This one can be very, very thick for going out, but if I know that where I'm going, like, it's going to be very cold, I take it. And most of the time I take two of them. This one is always in the car, this one is in the diaper bag, because when you put this one in the diaper bag, like, it's so thick, so it's not for the diaper bag. But this one, you can fold it and make it as small as you like, and it will fit in the diaper bag, and then it is stylish as well. So I love it. I have two of this one for Tiara, so we take it out and about, and I found that it is very useful, not even for just for her, for me too, because there are some events I've been to and I'm very cold. I'm very cold, and I use this one to cover myself sometimes, so it works for both of us. Something that's very, very important is a hand sanitizer. You need to have them everywhere in your house. You need to have one in your diaper bag, you need to have one in your bathroom. I have one everywhere, and we take one with us everywhere, because you find that there's so much need for it. Let's say sometimes you take your baby out, you change the diaper, there's no water to wash your hands, you use the wipe and you clean your hands, and then you sanitize with this. That's what I do sometimes. And then when you go out, sometimes you just might meet, well, I meet people that want to carry Tiara sometimes, and I give them sanitizer. Please clean your hands, because babies, their immunity is quite low as babies, so we need to protect them. There's germs everywhere, so everybody sanitize your hands before you touch baby, which is why it is very, very important. You don't want to have a sick baby. It is going to be frustrating. I bought Mittens before I had Tiara. Like, I was just like, oh, baby stuff, so cute. Look, these Mittens. And when I bought them, I don't like babies wearing mittens. I don't know why. I just bought them because I just felt like baby stuff. I didn't feel like it was necessary, but right now I feel it is absolutely necessary. Babies have very, very sharp fingernails. Those things are weapons. If they do like this on your face, like, there will be blood, and you can see sometimes babies injure their faces. Tiara has scratched herself a few times, and that's after you've cut the nails and you filed it. They will still find a way to scratch themselves. So I wear the mittens for her so that she avoids scratching herself. It's just to protect her from herself. That's why I bought them. That's why I use the mittens. So when I bought it, I didn't know what I was going to use it for. But when I realized that she used to scratch herself, I was like, Madam, you need to put your gloves on. So that's what I use the mittens for. And then talking about like their sharp nail, I have this like baby nail and stuff set. It comes with a thermometer, which I think is very necessary for newborns. Like sometimes they can get ill, you just need to monitor their temperature most of the time. But if you are breastfeeding, sometimes you can tell if your baby has a temperature because their mouth will be warm when it touches the nipple. But it's necessary to have a thermometer, and I like buying it as this set because if you have to buy them individually, like, it's going to be expensive. It has a comb, it has a nail cutter. Like I said, nail cutter is good, but you know when they're newborns, their hands and fingers are so tender, so you have to be careful. Sometimes all you need to do is use a nail file and just buff their fingernails. So that's what I would advise. But now I can use nail cutters for her, which I already do. And then this thing, what do they even call it? A nose drainer. Very, very important, because Tiara has been having like sometimes a bit of cold, like she has running nose. And you know, babies, they don't know how to blow. You can't even teach them how to blow. So the only option is either you suck it with your mouth, which a lot of Nigerian parents do. My husband is really good at doing it, but I don't like it at all. So this comes in very handy. You just put it in the nose and you suction whatever is in there, all the fluid, put it in the nose and you suck it out, and then you wash it after use. So this has been very helpful. I cannot recommend it enough. Also, babies' noses are so delicate. You can go and touch it somehow now, it will start bleeding, which is why that is very important. And sometimes, you know, for parents that suck the nose, you know, you can go and use too much force. I'm always scared. I'm like, you mean before you can suck a brain out? Like, don't suck the brain outside. So yeah, it's very necessary to use that drainer. Another thing that I feel is very important that nobody told me: onesies. This is my favorite onesie that Tiara has. This was also gifted to us by Soken, and she has grown out of this now. You guys, your baby lives in this thing. When I was buying clothes for Tiara, newborn clothes, I was buying like skirts, shorts, sleeveless, you know, t-shirts. They are not going to wear it. Like, it's not even appropriate, because when you go out, babies need protection. They need their bodies to be covered. They need to be swaddled, and you can't be wearing them like flimsy clothing. So they live in these onesies, get a lot. They sleep in it, wake up, eat, do everything in these onesies. You don't want your baby to catch a cold. It's not going to be funny if they do. So get onesies for newborn stage. Oh, that's what they really need. All these other fancy stuff, they don't need it at all. You don't even have to think about, oh, should I buy shoes, should I buy socks? You know, you would not be buying that, because the onesie covers everything, covers feet and all. So that's what your newborn needs. Something else that we have about three of, I have like three changing mats. Changing stations. I have one changing station here. I have a cute pink changing mat there, and then we have this portable carry-on changing mat. This came with the diaper bag, and I love it. We take it everywhere with us, because when you're changing your baby, you just don't want to change your baby on anything really. So this protects them against whatever you are laying them on, and then when you bring it home, you can wash it, disinfect it, carry it anywhere, use it anywhere. You need changing mats to change your baby. Like I said, none of this stuff is very necessary, but I find that they are essential. I remember when my first baby, he's not a baby anymore, toddler. When my first son, when he was a baby, and someone came and was like, oh, his tongue is dirty. Do you know what? I never even saw that the tongue was dirty anytime. But after the person mentioned it, I'm like, let me see your tongue. This tongue is actually very dirty, gone, very dirty. So we use this. This is just like a baby cloth. I don't know what they call it. It has, this part is rough and this part is smooth, and I just wet it, put my finger inside, and use it to scrub the tongue. So you need to clean your baby's tongues, in case you didn't know, because I was just of the opinion that a baby doesn't have teeth, so they don't need to brush, so they don't need any dental or mouth cleaning. But no, your baby needs to clean their tongue, especially for babies that use formula. I noticed that for babies that use formula, their tongue gets dirty quicker, but if they're breastfed, it's not as much. So I use this for Tiara. I also use this banana. I like the banana because it's like a silicone banana. It's soft and it has like bristles here, and I like it because when I use it for her, because she's already kind of teething from like 3 months, she puts it in her mouth also to soothe herself. But this helps with the tongue as well. So I just open your mouth, even though she can't open the mouth. Like, I help her open her mouth, and I use this to brush. So you can use this, or you can use this. I find that they are very, very necessary. The last thing I'm going to mention is attention. That is like the most important thing your baby needs. Your love, care, and attention. You need to be very observant, because babies can fall sick like in twinkle of an eye. They can be doing well and then they're not doing well. So you need to observe your baby so much. My baby had jaundice when she was born, and if I wasn't observant, it might have been worse than what it was. And I have a story time on that. If you want to check it out, I'm going to put it in the description box. So you need to study your baby. If you like, stare at your baby 24/7. It is allowed. Stare at their eyes, observe their eyes, hair, head, skin, everywhere. Just make sure you look at your baby properly. If you feel anything is off, don't feel like it's out of place to go to a hospital or to ask for help. You need to do that. So attention is the most important thing your baby needs, and then all of this stuff, if you can get it, because they've been very useful for us. So these are the items I've been using that have been very, very, very helpful for taking care of my baby, that my baby uses and she loves. And I hope you guys have taken one or two things or found this video very useful. If you have, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And if you want me to do more mommy baby related videos, leave a comment so that I know what you're thinking. And also, if there are some things you've used, let's say you're ahead of me now because my baby is about 6 months old. If there are some things you are using in the 6 to 9 month club, or that you even used in the newborn stage, just leave it in the comments, because there are other moms watching, and the reason they're watching is so that they can get tips from here. So please recommend some of your favorite items and what you thought were absolutely necessary for you and your baby. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, like I said, I like this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.